Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host. Guys, smash the like button, turn the bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get boring. 9-spot Bitcoin ETFs buy 100K Bitcoin in 7 days after launch. Guys, they're still buying Bitcoin even though the price is going down. When in doubt, back out. Not a lot going on, guys. Only 2 stories today. Last but not least, spot Ethereum ETFs won't need a lawsuit to be approved. Crypto mom. Who? Who? Crypto mom? Help? I don't know. We'll see what that's all about, guys. To the market. Right now, guys, current market cap sitting at refresh 1.56 trillion, up 3.32% from yesterday. Guys, Bitcoin dominant still sitting at 50.4%. ETH dominant 17.2%. Gas looking low still. Get some NFTs. Get some on-chain trading. Who knows, man? But do it now. 12 Gwei will get you that ETH transaction. Fear and greed sitting 100% neutral, sitting at that 50% dead center. What does it mean? Where are we going to go? Up or down? I have no idea. Neither does anyone else. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them lie to you. I have hypothesis, but no one knows 100%. There is no such thing as a crystal ball in trading. All right, guys, let's go through the top 100. Pick those outliers and get you out of here so you can go about your day. Right now, guys, actually, Bitcoin is sitting up 3.63%. We're going to talk about that here shortly. Solana bouncing back heavy, 10% to the upside. Avalanche 13.33%, 7% for Polkadot. Big bounces, y'all. 11.68 for ICP. 8.98 for INJ. Coming back strong. 11.19 for Aptos, guys. 16% for TIA. Snap. 7.18% for IMX. 6.2 for HBAR. 8.5 for Arbitrum. 15.98 for Stacks. 7.23 for Kronos. 8% for VeChain. 7.34 for MakerDAO, guys. 14.3 for C. 8% for Render. Lots of big bounces, guys. 8% for the Graph. 16.25 for Squeeze. 7.61 for eGold. 7.26 for Algorand. Quant almost at 7%. Flow almost at 7%. 7.52 for Mina. 7.19 for Helium. 12.45 for ASTR, 7.48 for Phantom, 14% for Beam, and you thought the bull run was done. 10% for Blur, 6.3 for Mana, 13.35 for FXS, 27.31 for Manta. Holy shit. What pullback? There was a pullback? Not for Manta. 7.54 for, or 7.19 now for Flare. 8.2 for Bonk. 6.36 for IOTA. 9.61 for Ron. 8.41 for Rose. Almost 7% for Woo. 8.13 for Gala. 15.63 for AKT. God. And Arweave, AR, bringing up the 100 spot on your top 100, guys. Bitcoin 4 hour. What I tell you, if you watched the show yesterday, I told you first bounce, look for it at the top of the pink box. If we lost that, second bounce, potential third bounce. What did we get? We got our first bounce, right around the top of the purple, pink, I don't know what color is it. Let me know. Box. On the 4 hour, looks like a mini V-shaped recovery right now. Getting just above 40K or 39,901 because you know I'm so precise on my numbers. Anyways, Guys, we got above it. It was working as a resistance again late last night or early this morning, whatever you want to call it. We finally broke above it. Looks like we retested it as support again. Keep your guys' eye on it, especially in the short terms, because it looks like we're pulling back just a little bit. This is your 3 hour. Let's just go through the lower time frames and see what it looks like. Your 2 hour. 1. Okay. If we come back down and touch this, guys, we have to hold. What I don't want to see, excuse me, what we don't want to see is a rollover just like this. All right. If we, because we broke below, hit it just as a resistance, broke above, hit it as support, and then rolled over. We need to see volume coming in. With a breakout like this, you don't want to see these small candles, things like that. That's small volume. You want to see volume starting to come back in. All right, which is what this basically is. But it looks like we're rolling over again. So we tried it 1, 2. This is our 3rd time. We got to see if it holds. Guys, if we get close to that 40K mark and we don't hold and we roll over, I would expect us to go lower. At that point, and honestly, if we do not hold the 40K, hear me out on this. If we lose 40K again and break back down, especially to right around, like, say, 39K, I would expect us to go lower. People are going to lose faith. I don't know. They're going to lose their momentum. I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. But they're bullish ideas, because that's just another lower high, right? Which isn't good. That's a downturn. Let's look at it on the lower time frames than this. Volume coming out on the 30-minute. We definitely use it as support. We might be taking back up on the 10 and the 7 minutes flatlining. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, if we lose 40K again, I would expect us to start taking down. Because look, don't lie to yourselves. This is a downtrend. Double top. Sweet. I know we had our candles, or our wicks, excuse me, but this is a double top. We got it. We got nope. We got it. Nope. The only thing that's showing me personally a little bit of bullish faith is the fact that this was like a V shape. So every time we dropped and we moved sideways, it looked like we were holding support. And then we dropped again, moved sideways, looked like we were holding support. This one, it bounced kind of abruptly, which shows me that there's a lot of potential buying pressure down here, as well as you do kind of have like a mini head and shoulders going on, which is a reversal pattern. These are all bullish ideas I'm selling you right now. So, yeah, mini head and shoulders, abrupt reversal. That's the only thing that's kind of bullish that I'm seeing right now. All right, we've got to hold above 40K, guys. Let's go to the weekly. I haven't seen a lot of guys talk about closing above 40K on the weekly. If we do that, we're still in bullish momentum. I want to look at it myself, see where we're at. Stretch this out a little bit. In my honest, oh, look at that. In my honest opinion, we got a few days left. I would like to see us break back above 41.35, get back into this range. on the weekly. People saying closing above 40 keeps us bullish. Maybe because of this candle. I would be feeling way more confident in bullish momentum if we got back above this 41.35, which I mean could happen today, guys. You know how fast this moves. But I would like to see this candle close back into this range to feel bullish, personally. Sorry, I'm just looking at some other things. Excuse me. Yeah, guys. Like I said, I would feel a lot more confident about this weekly close if we got back up into this range right here. That's me. We definitely need to hold 40K at least. That's definitely for sure, but that doesn't, in my opinion, I wouldn't say we're out of the woods at that point. I definitely want to see a close above this 41.351 personally on the weekly to feel bullish again. Daily, clear downtrend. This is what, see, and now looking on the daily, this could be what we're doing again right now. Down, wick, green, back up, another green potential. If we get another like small green like this, and then a red, this looks exactly the same as what we're doing right here. It looked like we held support, but we didn't. Delete that guy. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think I've said it a million times. For me to start feeling super bullish, not super bullish, but that we're out of the woods, son of a, that we're out of the woods, I definitely want to see us back in this range, this 41351 range. That's it. That's all I got for Bitcoin. Outside of that, I showed you the levels to watch for if we break lower. Yeah, that's what I got. We got double green dots on Market Cipher, which is bullish. Definitely bullish. We'll see if it plays out. I don't know. When is the last time we got double green dots on the 4 hour? Let's see if we can. Oh, right there. Let's see what happened. Well, here's some bullish sentiment for you guys. Last time we got double green dots on the 4 hour. Was right here on the 11th of October of last year, which pretty much marked the big upturn. Close this shit. Yeah, we ripped hard. What did I say? Was it 11th? October 11th? Let's see how far we ripped from the last time we got those double green dots. I want to say October 11th. This is just for fun, guys. Kind of like playing it. We had a lot of sideways action, and we got our double green dots, and we ripped. I'm not gonna count the wicks. 78% on Bitcoin in 88 days. Not bad. If that plays out again, So keep your guys' eye on that. Again, the only thing I like about this is this potential small head and shoulders, the V-shaped recovery, etc., etc. But I don't like this. Bear flag, bear flag. Definite downtrend, guys. So that's it. That's all I've got for Bitcoin, guys. On to the news. I'll sit there and, like, I have to, you know, it's funny. I have to literally walk away from the chart because I'll sit there and just keep looking and digging and talking. And I've always wondered if anyone watches and goes, dude, he just abruptly walks away from the charts. It's because I have to. I'll just keep repeating myself and looking for more information, etc., etc. But you've just got to make a decision based off of what you have in front of you. You can't keep digging at them or you'll, I don't know. Charts are weird like that. I hope that made sense. That's why I just abruptly go. All right, let's get to the news. 9-spot Bitcoin ETFs buy 100K of Bitcoin in 7 days after launch. 9-spot Bitcoin ETFs piled 100,000 Bitcoin in just 7 days, while it took roughly 300 days for MicroStrategy to cross this mark. Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF dumped more than 80,000 Bitcoin in just a few days after trading lunch. I use you guys for my news, Cointelegraph, all the time. But either you have no editors or you've got chimpanzees in there editing for you. After trading lunch. Did you trade your peanut butter jelly sandwich for bologna sandwich? I did. By trading lunch. But other 9-spot Bitcoin ETFs have piled more than 100,000 Bitcoin. 9-spot Bitcoin ETFs, including Bitcoin ETFs like BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust, and Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, purchased 102,613 Bitcoin in the first 7 days after the trading launch. There you go. On January 11th, according to ETF data tracked by Cointelegraph. The amount is worth around $4.1 billion at the time of writing, according to CoinGecko. The amount of Bitcoin purchased by spot Bitcoin ETFs is in only 7 trading days, accounts for 53% of all Bitcoin amassed by the giant Bitcoin investor MicroStrategy over the past 3 years. According to MicroStrategy's most recent Bitcoin acquisition report, the firm held an aggregate of 189,150 Bitcoin as of December 26 of 2023. After starting to buy Bitcoin in August of 2020, MicroStrategy crossed the 100,000 Bitcoin mark in roughly 300 days, announcing it held 105,085 Bitcoin in June of 2021. According to publicly reported data, BlackRock's IBIT and Fidelity's FBTC became the largest Bitcoin buyers among spot Bitcoin ETFs since the trading launch, collecting 37,304 Bitcoin and 29,232 Bitcoin respectively. The Bitwise Bitcoin ETF, BitB, and ARK 21 shares Bitcoin ETF, ARKB, come next, buying 16,451 Bitcoin and 10,630 respectively. Unlike other Bitcoin ETFs, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust ETF, GBTC, the largest Bitcoin ETF by BTC Holding, has been actively selling Bitcoin since its trading launch, dumping 82,526 Bitcoin. The amount is worth about $3 billion at the time of writing. The massive GBTC selling has triggered a significant drop in price of Bitcoin, with the cryptocurrency plummeting nearly 20% from above 48,000 on January 11th to as low as 38,700 on January 23, according to data from CoinGecko. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading at 39,926, up 1.8% over the past 24 hours. Guys, right now we're sitting at almost exactly 40K. Some industry observers linked GBTC selling to the estate of the collapsed FTX crypto exchange, dumping 902 million in GBTC shares. God, these acronyms. Yeah, that as well as the Mt. Gox stuff coming down the pipeline. Many analysts also suggested that GBTC's high trading fees triggered the outflows, as previously reported. GBTC charges as much as 1.5% for trading fees without waivers, while other ETF sponsors set a fee between 0.2 and 0.4, also offering temporary waivers. We'll see how this plays out, man. I think I got a vibe that we're going to have kind of a boring sideways movement for quite some time until after the halving. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I love price go up. Who doesn't? But I think we're waiting for the dust to settle really with this ETF stuff. And it just might be sideways action, which in all reality is great for accumulation if you're buying, guys. You can't be mad at it. But yeah, sideways movement till after the halving. We'll see what happens. Spot Ethereum ETFs won't need a lawsuit to be approved, says your mom. We shouldn't need a court to tell us that our approach is arbitrary and capricious for us to get it right, said the SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Are they calling Hester Pierce the crypto mom? Got it. A lawsuit won't be necessary to convince the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to approve a spot ETH exchange traded fund application, says SEC Commissioner Hester, quote unquote, crypto mom Pierce. Interesting. We shouldn't need a court to tell us that our approach is arbitrary and capricious in order for us to get it right, said Pierce in January 24th interview with Coinage Media, harking back to the Grayscale court ruling that preceded the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States. That's not how we're going to do our approvals, Pierce added. Pierce, known as the quote-unquote crypto mom for her comparatively sympathetic stance towards crypto, said the SEC would presumably apply the same precedent from Grayscale. However, she acknowledged that the facts and circumstances vary immensely with each ETF application. There's a lot of work that goes into getting an exchange-traded product ready for market, including falsely saying it's approved to manipulate the market, then approving it the next day. Yeah. Including making sure that the disclosures are lining up with how the product actually works, Pierce said. Having heard from a court that the approach we were taking was wrong, I think that kind of lesson will certainly stick with us. BlackRock, VanEck, ARK 21 Shares, Fidelity, Invesco, Galaxy, Grayscale, and Hashdex are among the spot Ether ETF applicants vying for SEC approval. Senior Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balkunas pegged the chances of a spot ETH ETF approval at 70% by May or earlier. The SEC must decide on VanEck's application by May 23rd. ARK 21 Shares by May 24th. May 24th. Hashdex by May 30th. Grayscale by June 18th. And Invesco by July 5th. Could be a ball-in summer, y'all. Fidelity and BlackRock's application must be decided by August 3rd and August 7th. Balkunas recently told Cointelegraph that it seems likely that ETH's ETF now have a straight shot at approval, adding that it was difficult to imagine a scenario where spot Bitcoin ETFs were approved, while spot Ether ETFs are not. The Ether spot is tied to the hip of Bitcoin spot for sure. It's going to go wherever it goes. It's basically like on a 15-foot rope following it. However, other industry pundits are less optimistic. I think they're morons. Honestly, it's kind of a done deal in my opinion. But who the hell am I? Some random dude in a room making YouTube videos talking to himself. Not financial advice, don't listen to me. I'm a moron. Morgan Creek Capital CEO Mark Yusko predicts a less than 50% chance of an approved spot Ether ETF, arguing that the SEC remains broadly hostile towards crypto industry. Sort of. SEC Chair Gary Gensler also stressed in a January 11th letter that approving a spot Bitcoin ETF wouldn't lead to a mass approval of other cryptocurrency ETF applications. The spot Bitcoin ETF approval should in no way signal the Commissioner's willingness to approve listing standards for crypto asset securities, Gensler wrote, adding, as I've said in the past, and without prejudging any one crypto asset, bullshit, you prejudged all of them as securities, you moron. The vast majority of crypto assets are investment contracts and thus subject to the federal securities laws. This dude is out of his fucking mind. You are prejudging them by saying that they are that they are investment contracts in this paragraph, because you haven't had any ruling favor you in that statement. Got it. Here's what I have to say. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, the SEC has to come up with new reasons to deny a ETH ETF. They, for the same reason why when I think it was Grayscale. Yeah, when Grayscale challenged the SEC's denial of swapping their futures into a spot, the judge said, okay, the SEC couldn't deny it for the same reason. They have to come up with another reason. So with that being said, Bitcoin being approved as a spot Bitcoin ETF, they can't deny it for, they have to come up with a whole new reason is what I'm getting at. And it'd be interesting to see if they do deny an ETH ETF. It'll be very interesting to see what that denial reason is and to see if it holds up in court, because the courts have not been in favor of any SEC prejudgment at this point on crypto, except for Library. Library is the only one. So, and if I've got that wrong and you guys are more legally apt than I am, let me know. Comments down below. We'll chat about it. But guys, that's it. That's your stories. I think the ETH ETF is coming sooner than people think. Look at Bitcoin one last time. Getting right down to that 40K line, guys. All right, gotta see if it holds. If we lose it again, I think we're gonna go lower, especially if we get down to like right here, like 39K, just like I was saying. That's it, guys. That's all I've got for you this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, guys, please by all means subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos. Guys, please watch the videos, share the videos on all your social platforms. And above all, if there's anything you do to help spread the adoption of crypto and help grow the channel, our small little channel here at Boring Crypto IO, please by all means, guys, like the videos. It's the biggest thing you can do to help crypto, to help us here at Boring Crypto IO. It's freezy peasy, lemon squeezy, and I'll see you bright and easy in the morning, guys. I am